All right, so today we are taking a deep dive into four bittersweet romances and a four-act closet drama by Lawrence G. Taylor.
Oh, interesting title.
It is, isn't it? And it's interesting content, too, I think. A collection of short stories and a play.
Okay.
And the whole thing kind of revolves around, well, love and cultural identity.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're into stories that are, kind of like real, not all, sunshine and roses, you'll probably enjoy these.
Yeah, I mean, real life is messy, right?
Exactly. And relationships,
Yeah.
even more so, probably. But what I found really interesting was the author himself, Lawrence G. Taylor.
Oh, tell me about him.
Well, he was born in Guyana, then lived in England and Sweden.
Wow. Talk about a diverse background.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that really comes through in the stories, all these different perspectives he brings.
Yeah, I can definitely see how that would add depth to the characters and the conflicts they face.
Absolutely. So you ready to dive into some of these stories?
Let's do it.
Okay. So the first one is called The Ballad of Kaye and Masha.
Okay, just the title alone sounds, well, bittersweet, like you're saying.
Right. And it really sets the tone for the whole collection. Kaye is this, well, he's a shy guy, really struggles to express himself.
I know the type.
And then you have Maja, who's stuck in a relationship that just makes her miserable. It's like they're both yearning for something more, something real, but they're kind of trapped in their own ways.
That's really interesting, that contrast. Like two sides of the same coin, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Two different ways people experience love and disappointment.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes you think about how so often we get in our own way, don't we?
I do. We do.
But, the collection isn't all doom and gloom. The next story, Two Girls in a Cafe, is a bit lighter, thank goodness.
Oh, good. A little bit of comic relief.
Right. It's actually pretty witty.
Yeah.
Imagine two women sitting in a cafe, and they're both talking about this guy they know.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Is it a love triangle kind of situation?
Well, that's the thing. They both claim to know him intimately, but you start to wonder if they're even talking about the same person. It's all very tongue-in-cheek.
Oh, I see. A bit of a play on perspectives and maybe even a little bit of, how do you say, embellishment on their part.
Exactly. And I think it shows that Taylor isn't afraid to play with different tones and styles within this collection. He can be serious and thought-provoking, but he can also be funny and, a little bit mischievous.
Yeah, I like that. Keeps things interesting, keeps you guessing what's coming next.
Right. So on to the next story, which takes us in a slightly different direction.
Hmm.
Binky's Reverie introduces us to this young Caribbean man, Binky, who has these really intense feelings for his Swedish friend, Linda.
Okay, so we're back to the theme of cultural differences, it sounds like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But what really struck me about this story is how it captures that feeling of yearning for connection. That almost desperate desire to be seen and understood by someone, especially when you're in a new environment, trying to find your place.
Yeah, I get that. It's like love and belonging, they're intertwined, aren't they? You want to feel like you belong, both in a place and with a person.
Exactly. And Binky's kind of navigating both of those things at the same time. It's really beautifully written, very heartfelt. Then we move on to Benji and Getting It Right, If Ever.
Ooh, another intriguing title. What's Benji's story?
So Benji's on a journey, literally. He's traveling abroad,
Mm.
and while he's there, he becomes completely captivated by another woman.
Oh, so there's that element of like romantic intrigue, a bit of a maybe forbidden love kind of situation.
Well, it's not necessarily forbidden, but it definitely raises questions about, what he's searching for, what he truly wants. Is it just this fleeting attraction, or is there something deeper there? And what does getting it right even mean in this context?
Right, right. It makes you think about how we define success in relationships and life. Are we ever really getting it right? Or is it more about constantly evolving, learning from our experiences?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what makes these stories so relatable, I think. They're not about finding perfect love, but about the messy process of figuring things out, of making mistakes and growing along the way.
Sounds like Taylor's really good at capturing those nuanced, complex emotions that come with relationships.
He really is. Okay, so are you ready to tackle the play? Because this is where things get really intense.
Lay it on me. I'm ready for the drama.
All right, so the play is called Tell Me Who My Enemy Is.
Wow, that's a powerful title. Very confrontational.
It is. And it really reflects the central conflict of the play. The main characters are Barry and Sam, two black men living in Sweden.
Okay, so the cultural identity theme is front and center again.
Absolutely. But here it's explored in an even more, I'd say, direct way. Barry and Sam have very different views on what it means to be black in a predominantly white society.
I can only imagine the tension that creates. two different perspectives, two different ways of navigating a world that maybe doesn't always see them the same way.
Exactly. And those differences spill over into their relationships with two Swedish women, creating this really complex web of, well, it's love, it's anger, it's resentment, it's all those messy emotions wrapped up in one.
So it's not just about romantic relationships, it's about these broader social and cultural forces at play that impact how we see ourselves and how we connect with others.
You got it. It's about like asking tough questions about belonging,
Hmm.
about assimilation versus preserving your identity. And there are no easy answers, which makes it even more compelling.
It sounds like this collection as a whole really challenges readers to think deeply about these issues, to confront maybe some uncomfortable truths about love and identity.
It does, and that's what I appreciate about it. It's not just entertainment, it's a conversation starter, a way to explore the complexities of the human experience.
Well said. I'm definitely adding this to my reading list.
Me too. So, for our listeners out there, as you delve into four bittersweet romances and a four-act closet drama, I'd love for you to think about which story resonated with you the most, which character struggles or triumphs you connected with.
Yeah, and what insights did you gain about your own experiences with love, loss, and the search for belonging? Because, like we've been saying, these are universal themes that touch all of us in different ways.
Beautifully said. This collection is a tapestry of human experiences, woven together with Taylor's unique blend of honesty and insight. It's a deep dive into the heart of what it means to love, to lose, and to find ourselves amidst the chaos of life. So go ahead, dive in, and let these stories spark your own reflections.